Hey everyone, I felt that it was very important that I make this video now because I'm at, an all-time low yet an all-time high. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it and just share what I've learned about being human, and what to do with being human. I want to tell you right now that what you're looking at is probably the best I've ever been. Despite looking as sickly as I am and not having shaved my face and wanting to throw up. My name is Benjamin Garza, and I'm here to share with you that you are the best you've ever been. As you all know, we are human. We're prone to mistakes. It's the oldest cliche in the book, but at the same time, it's pretty important. There are truths about each of us being just who we are and making the constant cycle of mistakes that we do. I know I've made plenty of mistakes and I'll continue to be making mistakes. Not because I want to, but because it is what I'm given. And what I'm given is ultimately suffering here on earth. We all are, to a certain extent. And because of this suffering we are given, it's humbling. Truly, it is humbling. Despite being in a terrible state. But ultimately, like I said, this is the best I've ever been. And here's why. I'm still alive. And ultimately, I'm going to be choosing life in most situations because I love it. Despite choosing death and having died 100 times. Despite you throwing up your last meal because it made you feel bad. Despite pushing the people that you love away because of insecurities and such. Despite the grief of these existential crises that you experience and embrace, you're still here. And there's still a lot of life to choose. But don't you remember when you did something nice for a friend and it was truly memorable? Don't you remember achieving a goal that ultimately benefited everyone around you and helped out? No matter how small, you have done that. Don't you remember comforting an individual, getting them through the hard times, when you yourself were experiencing hard times? That's life. You chose life instead of dying. Because of these things, I tell you this, truly, you are the best that you've ever been. Because you have an opportunity to experience the joy of life, despite being who you are. I know who I am. I've made a lot of mistakes. I continue to make mistakes. I'm talking to you right now after making a mistake. I ate something that made me really sick, knowing that I knew it was going to make me really sick. And I've been throwing up. I'm probably going to continue to throw up after this recording is done because I feel pretty sickly. I died. I chose death. But it isn't going to be the first or the last. And I still have all the opportunity in the world to choose life. To bring joy. To garner joy out of life. You still have a chance. It doesn't matter. These short-lived quarrels between individuals such as yourself and like a spouse, they aren't going to matter. You guys still love each other, care for one another, and will continue to do so. Don't let these short little bursts of anger and emotions ruin something that's great within your life. There's no need for that. So ultimately, I'm making this video because I need you guys to hear that you are the best that you've ever been, despite your faults, because you're here. You're still able. to experience and to be a part of the world. There's still an opportunity of joy right around the corner. It's all I can ever aim for. And the same goes for you. Life is so short to be invested too much into it, invested too much into the world, when really you should be caring about the ones that you love and garnering joy out of that. Because to me, those are the only memories that have ever mattered. Treating my friends, comforting struggling family members, and just being around the people that I love. So I gotta keep going. Despite the challenges, despite the grief, despite the struggle, that I caused myself, I gotta keep going. For them. Because once I'm gone, my prayers will cease to be with them. My comfort will cease to be with them. My love will cease to be with them. Until we meet in eternity. And I want to try to be with them as much as I can. And I can't be with them as long as I'm choosing death. And the same goes for you. You are the best you've ever been because you have the opportunity. Please do your best not to fritter it away like I have. I love you all. And I will be praying for you all as much as I can. Don't choose death, guys.